thanks for jumping on board today and for the webinar for police checks. My name's Tony. I'll be taking you through how to administer your police checks through the WorkPro platform. We've got over 50 people on board today, so hopefully everyone should be muted. If you're not, can you please mute yourself? And then at the end, once I've gone through it all, I can answer any questions you've got as well. I'm going to run through today the process of doing a police check. So I'll show you how to jump into the dashboard and send out the request for the police check. Then we'll pop through and see what the candidate sees, that side of stuff. And then afterwards, I'll jump back into the dashboard and show you how to just approve the documents before they get sent off to ACIC. Okay, so I'm in the WorkPro dashboard now. So I need to send out a request. So I jump over to here, request. I'm going to send a request to a new candidate. Second option, I'll hit continue. Text here. I'll punch in the candidate's name, so that's myself. Stick the email address. So that's done there. Then I'll jump into background checks here. Choose Australian police check. Cool. So we've got a couple of options here at WorkPro. You can request the individual to pay for the check themselves, or the client can be charged for the check. So we're going to go client pay for the check. This option is really important as well. You need to have a role for the individual. If you press not yet, you'll see you get the pop-up notice here, which just lets you know that whilst the candidate can go in and do their stuff, the process after that won't be submitted to ACIC. So make sure you've got a role for the individual and you click yes. Okay. Then it gives you the next drop-down menu here. So the employment type, we're going to take an employment one, not a volunteer, but you do have the option to do both. Make sure you've got a role. So we'll do sales. Let's do HR tech. We'll do Victoria. Contact with vulnerable groups. We don't need any contacts. Okay. This field here, the custom field, that can be really anything you want. It's really just a good, like a cost center marker for when you do your reconciliation reports. You may want to distribute the cost to certain areas of your business or certain branches of your business, but again, it's not a mandatory field. This next field here, third parties, this is pretty important, especially if you're recruiters as well. If you want your you've got a couple of options. If you want your when the police check is done by the candidate, if you want to show it straight to your end client, the best thing to do here is to put in the client's name, and this is an ABN lookup. Yep, WorkPro. So I click that there, and let's do another one. Let's say Nike. They've got a possibility of placing the candidate in two different areas. Nike there. Now I've done these two third parties. I already have the candidate's consent to share the police check with the end client. If I don't do the third parties, then I've then got to go back to the candidate and get their approval to be able to share the police check with the end client as well. Okay. So again, this just saves you a lot of legwork and just speeds up the process. So I've entered all my details here, which is good. I've got my details here as well. Then I press send request. My request has been sent. Okay. So the next part of the process is the candidate side of it. So candidate receives an email. Hey, Tony, as part of your engagement with XYZ company, we need you to do a police check. They click on the link. They've got a single use token. They click on the link, log into WorkPro, enter the token as I've done here, and they go continue and start this session. Cool. Now we've got two tasks to do here. One's a fair work statement, one's a background check. We've got to do the fair work statement first, so I'll quickly jump through that, and then I'll show you how the candidate does the police check. Done. Cool. So one task to do my background checks. Australian police check. I go, let's start. Cool. So let's start at the top. With the names, first name's already in there. I'm going to tick no to no middle name. The last name's there as well. Save. Go down to the next stuff, which is the birth. Let's put my date of birth in here. Cool. There's my date of birth. I'm a male. Country of birth is the UK, which is here, and the town is Carshalton. So that's all done there. I can now, you can see, I'm clear to move on to contact details. Got a tick there. That's the email address. That's the phone number in there. Cool. And then we can move on to address. So candidate then popped his address in here. I live in Victoria. If the candidate has been there less than 3 years, what the computer can do is automatically ask it for a second address. Cool. I've lived there ages, so we're just going to go to save. Cool. Then we go next. Cool. So now we're up to the next bit, which is so we're ready to provide consent. So please hit the boxes, read, understand each required task. I know I've got to review my details. I've got to upload 4 different types of ID. I've got to do a selfie holding my ID, and I've got to sign off at the end. Cool. Tick, 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 tick. Continue. So now I've got to check my ID. That's my personal stuff there. Because earlier during when you're sending out the request for the police check, you put the 2 end user clients here. As the candidate now, I know that as soon as this check's completed, these 2 companies here will be automatically shared the result of the police check. Cool. Right here. So commencement of identity is the first one. So here you can put your passport in here, and then you just go select. You can select the device. Find it here. Now it's sorted there. If you're on an iPhone when you're doing it, or if the candidate's on an iPhone when they're doing it, they'll get the camera roll option to take a new photo or choose from camera roll to do that. If the option here you tick and you're not an Australian, what it's going to do is, it's a really cool feature of the police checking service in the WorkPro platform. It's going to offer you the chance to do a free work rights check on the spot with an instant result, so you can continue on through your police check application. Okay. So we go yes, for example, is here you fill out your work right details. Once you fill these out, you get a little confirm box here. It'll run an instant Vivo check on you, and it will return a certificate showing that your work rights. So yeah, back to here. Passport number in here. Cool, I've already uploaded my photo. Second lot of ID, so I'll do driver's license. Again, choose my state, license number, select from device, choose my ID. Again, my third point of ID. And finally, my last one. And I'll go try this one there. Great stuff. Cool. So step 2 of 4 is now done. I've uploaded all my identity details. So next step is I'll just go next. Step 3. Now I've got to upload link to identity. So what this really is I need to now upload a photo of me or a selfie of me holding the ID, just so we can prove that I'm actually the person doing the check, not just using someone else's details to do the check. So again, select image. The ID there. I go open. It's loaded up. You've got the little tick, good to go, and you hit next. Cool. WorkPro asks for an email address in case you do get a disclosable court outcome. Hopefully you don't. Great. Make sure you've read and understood the document. Candidate then jumps in here and does some sort of signature. That will do. And then they submit check. Cool. And that's the candidate side of it done. Cool. What then happens now is, as the admin of the system, you will get, as the requester, you'll get an email notification come through going, hey, pop in and jump onto the WorkPro dashboard. Tony Heafy has now completed his police check, and please review the documents. So here we got, that's me, background checks, police check, and this is the status, so it's please review. Cool. So as the administrator, make sure the details are correct, make sure the third parties are all good. Then you can go in here and you can view the ID they've uploaded as well. So here is my driver's license. Again, I've used the same ID doc for all of them. Cool. Link to ID, and that's myself holding the photo there, so they know it's me. Hopefully they know it's me on the ID there. Okay, and then I can view the consent form here on that. You scroll down, is me signing off on it as well. So this is really important to check this before it goes to ACIC, just to make sure the information is correct, and you want to get your police check process as quick as possible. We do offer another option here, which is called, this is what we call a client managed workflow. So you get the notification back that the candidate has uploaded all the details. Please go in and check this, and so on and so forth. The other option we do is what's called a WorkPro managed workflow, which is where we would do all this for you. Okay. If there is any issues in regards to the information, we then contact the candidate on your behalf, and we do all the back and forth and do all the legwork. Myself, I think it's probably the best option to choose. You know what I mean? It's the most hands-off as possible and the least painless. And like I said, even after you've reviewed this details yourself, WorkPro is still going to have to look at this before they send it to ACIC. So, in my opinion, I reckon we get WorkPro to do it straight away, and as the client, save yourself the legwork and the running around. Once you are satisfied that all this has been done, you then click submit, and go, and you go close, and you'll see now that my status has been updated. It's been sent to WorkPro. Okay. What happens then? It goes to WorkPro. We then approve it. We send it off to ACIC, and we wait for ACIC to return the check. Excuse me. We find that 80% of our police checks are returned within 45 minutes. So we've got a pretty good return rate there. And then once the check's been returned, you'll get another email come through saying check is complete. What you'll do is you'll log into here, and you'll see. Scroll down. Sorry, 1 second. Just go through these checks. Also, what you'll get here, see this one here, police check NDCO. So you can click on that when it's returned after you've got your email alert. View. Into background checks, which is here. Then what you'll do is you'll have the option here when it says view check. This is a demo site, so it won't be on here, but the view check, and what you'll get is you'll get another window pop up, and you'll get the PDF of the police check certificate right there for you. So that's kind of the end-to-end process, to be honest. Apart from that, I mean, in regards to the police check stuff, the certificate will stay on your dashboard for the next 12 months. After that, for privacy and legal reasons, it gets removed. But you'll always find the actual data of the check and the process that will sit there forever and a day.